the Supreme Court had given an order that the status quo must be maintained and the demolition should not proceed. But for 4 hours after that order was issued in the court, the demolitions did continue. These are illegal, arbitrary, and arguably unconstitutional since no notice was given to the victims. Homes were destroyed, places of dwelling where people have no other place to go to. Shops were destroyed, the livelihood of people. It is an absolutely criminal act for which honestly serious action should be taken. To watch these poor people weeping because their homes and everything they possess are being bulldozed. This is some new technique of intimidation that is truly unacceptable and that is going to burn our country down with this kind of behavior. It's an assault on the values of the Constitution of India. You know, if somebody has done wrong, we know there was communal rioting in Jahangirpuri. So investigate properly, find out who's responsible, take them to court, give them notice, and if the final punishment is decided that it's going to be demolition, which is a very inhumane public punishment, then let there at least be proper notice so people can make other arrangements, remove their possessions, get to homes. You cannot do this. And what is worse is claiming you have not heard about the Supreme Court order for 4 hours after it's been issued, and you continue with your inhumane demolitions. This is showing a side of the NDMC and of the Indian state that is truly something that every decent Indian should be ashamed of. A government that is elected to build has chosen instead to destroy. That is what we are seeing in this country. The job of a government is to build up the nation. It is not to bulldoze it down. And this government has forfeited the trust of large numbers of its citizens by this shameful conduct. In Madhya Pradesh, that a house that was built under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for an old lady was demolished. This is not somebody who threw any stones. Somebody else had a house demolished when the person who was accused had been in jail for the preceding 6 months. How could he have been throwing stones when he was in jail? You've got mistake after mistake because the action is so arbitrary. You're not actually planning anything. You're not giving notice. You're not verifying the facts. This is not the way a responsible government should behave. This is a vindictive, petty, destructive action, not the action of a responsible government. And that's what is terribly shameful. India's image is going downhill around the world. I'm sorry to say that everything that I hear from my friends abroad of various faiths is deeply negative. We are being identified with minority persecution and with Islamophobia. And we are a country that at one point used to be respected and honored across the world and in the Muslim world for our democracy and our respect for all our citizens and the diversity we upheld. Today we are seeing India being reduced to something that honestly no Indian can be proud of, being seen this way around the world.
So who do you think is responsible for this?
The BJP government and those who have enabled its worst instincts, they are the ones who are responsible.